Well, hello, hello, hello. This is in reverse order to what you would normally see. This is my traveler's notebook for the swap from Vianney Creates. It is a shabby chic romantic traveler's notebook. Normally, I would, you'd be seeing the video of me putting it together and whatnot. There is no way I was going to get this in. And as is, I'm getting it in right under the wire. It's been a week, guys. Just oof. But I got it done. As soon as I'm done shooting video, I'm running to the post office, literally. But I did want to show you this. I will. I mean, you guys, if you see this and there's really interest, I will do my take on it. I really actually do want to make another one because I really like the paper. I used Minte paper, homemade, for this one. And literally, it was like 3 sheets. There was only 3 sheets of that pattern. And I ended up liking it because I felt it had that not quite, Valentine's, but romantic feminine feel that I believe Vianney wanted. So I went with this. So I want to share this. So, I mean, obviously it has a little dangle and I literally made this. So I got the findings. The little chain is from Michael's. All of these, except for the key and these two are from Frank Garcia. I got these from Frank Garcia, but this little bead and this one is from Michael's. And I think I got the chain actually at Hobby Lobby. And then this key came from the same set as this guy did. And I put on here, this is it's one of the frames from the sheet, the cut apart sheet. So one of these here, if you know the cut apart sheet, it's one of the frames. I cut it up. I could not figure out, one of the requirements was to make something, excuse me, for the belly band. So this is what I came up with. I made a shaker. So see guys, I'm redeeming myself. So see, it does shake. And I just took another one from behind and put it. And then I glued one of the keys in. And then I have my elastic cord. So let's go inside and we will see. So see, I just have it on the back. So it does move. It doesn't move well, but that's okay. But it can be. I'll show you when I close it all up. When it has a little bit of tension, it does move. But then here's the traveler's notebook. It wasn't a requirement. She wanted a pocket. I made a pocket and then, oh Lord, what do you want to call it? I laminated it because this is all laminated. There was a requirement that the cover be laminated. I laminated the pocket and then I glued lace behind it to give it the chic boy. And when you do something laminated, you definitely want to score it before you laminate it because it's tough. Even then, reinforcing that score, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without having scored it. And then I just put some goodies in there. I put in a Jerry Daily chocolate because we all need chocolate for inspiration. A bookmark, and that was a requirement, but I'll show you. This is an extra one. Only one was required. The other one I'll show you because it has washi tape. I gave her a little die because these are really cute, and I got them at Frank Garcia, so I tossed one in there. And then a little Shabby tag. Just, not overly done because this one was already getting thick. And you know me, I would have done, big and fat and all kinds of stuff. But I was already pushing the, the envelope on that. So let's put these back in here for her. And then the other requirement was 3 inserts and a folder. So this is my first insert with a little paper clip. This is from Dollar Tree. It's a little heart from Dollar Tree. And then I did a weekly planner. So I gave her, and we did it. Vianney asked us to print it on cardstock, which is no small feat when you're trying to staple it together. But I did it because that way it didn't bleed through. Although I had to a couple of times reprint because it did just that. I don't know. But that's just a sheet of the paper. And then on this one, I used the backside of the paper. And then I used the cut aparts to decorate it. And then this is also a Dollar Tree paper clip. Not a paper clip, excuse me. This is a clothespin, one of those little mini clothespins. But I used the backside and then on both sides. So you see I decorated both sides on this one. And then I just put lined paper for this insert. And then the next one was we required a dashboard. So I gave her a pen because ding-a-ling here, and it's too late now. I forgot to buy a pen. So I gave up my favorite pen. And there we go. I had just gotten it. I'm in love with it. And now I'm sending it away because there you go. Stupid should hurt. So she's getting my favorite pen, but we have a dashboard that's laminated. And then on the back, I just put another one of them. I didn't shabby it up because there was no point. It was getting laminated. And I glued this on and then laminated over it. Getting the bend was no small feat because I used the 5mm laminating sheet. That stuff is tough, okay? I could have gotten away, I think, with the 3mm because Minty paper is really solid. Next is the, I'm gonna put this out that way so I don't have to hold it in place. This is the folder. So she wanted, another requirement was an altered paper clip. So there is mine, and I grabbed a couple of wooden butterflies I had and I dangled it. And then I added, literally, you know what this is? This is the inside of this frame. This frame right here that I cut out the center. This is the center of it. I'm like, oh, it'll look good here. So I shabbied it up a little bit, distressed it, you know, with, I think it was what is it? Tattered rose, distress oxide. So, and then this is the same sheet of paper as the cover for the folder. And then you guys have seen me do the folders before. I have demonstrated them. I did the pocket separately. And then we were required to put in 3 ephemera. Apparently I can't count. So I put in a whole bunch of goodies. So I threw in some flowers. These are, I think these are not Prima flowers, but they are, who are they? They are, hey, they're right here. I still have them on my desk. These are to be colored. So Petaloo, there we go. Gosh, they're Petaloo. So she can ink these up. So I gave her 6 with leaves to match. I gave her a bunch of, what do you call this guy? Shaker bits. Shaker bits. Give her a little bag of shaker bits and then some doilies. I gave her a bunch of doilies. And then I die cut another one of these out of this red that I'm fascinated with. I'm giving it up and I'm like, I need to save some for me. But that is on this side of the folder. And then this what I did on the top, just to make it look a little, a little bit more decorated, is I die cut it with a die. Do I have it here handy? It's not this one. Let me look down here. I know I had it because I just tossed things to get them out of the way. Of course, now I'm not going to find it because I want to find it very, very quickly. Fork. Nope, I can't find it. But it's, unless it's right here. It might be right here in front of me. It is right here in front of me. Which one does it look like? It's this one. So these are old spell binders that I've had for forever. But you can still find these on eBay, okay? So it's Scallop Borders #1. And I used that one with the cut. Because I thought it gave it that very eyelet look. Because that's the look of, that's eyelet lace that they have on the paper. Excuse me, I'm doing this so that it flattens out a little bit more so it doesn't bulk up as much. Because I've got to get this still in an envelope and on its way. For more ephemera, I added these die cuts. And for that same color. And 3 of the ephemera cards. Die cut some words and hearts and whatnot. Got this all done. And then another requirement was a bookmark with a sampling of washi. So I had got to dig out my washi tape that I've had for millennia and actually not use it, but I gave her a bunch. So I went through and picked out what I thought would look, match the Shabby Chic with a bit of sparkle, rose gold. And this one I really love. And this is a, it's a discontinued, I think, Michael's Recollections brand. But, I gave her a nice chunk of washi. And then I put little ribbon, tied a knot, because Vianney did it, and I liked it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to copy her. Because I'm so original. Okay, we'll slide these back in here. And the die cut's right on top. Because this is not too overly stuffed. Whoops, and then they want to slide this way. That's what I'm trying to do, is try to keep them from moving around. There, I got to get this, okay, that heart, so it doesn't get crushed in the fold. There we go. And then the last insert is, okay, just dot grid. Just dot grid paper to sketch on. And then I made another altered hidden paper clip. And that's just with a little wood piece from Dollar Tree, from my, that's when I made a psychotic break from reality and bought a whole bunch of these. So they've come in handy. And then some sequins. And I just, not distress it so much as I inked it. I think a little bit around the edges. And then, at the very end, I've given her another set of the weekly planner pages. so she can swap them out. Since she's in the swap, I know that she has the ability to to staple them in. And then on the back, my evil plan had been, I was going to slide them in here. It don't fit. I'm going to try again, but I made this band, a vertical band, out of a piece of the paper left over. And then I put lace on both sides, again, to attempt to give that shabby chic. But I think because of where, yeah, it's just where the glue is. I had to put it up high. I had to glue it up high because I didn't want it to show on the, so this won't fit behind the belly band, unlike you know, what I thought. But I did, instead, I added a card. And you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to throw another one. Oh, no, this one's a repeat. Let's throw another one of these in there, or a couple. What the heck, right? There we go. Impromptu executive decision. But there it is. That is my Shabby Chic Traveler's Notebook. It is my first one I have ever made. This took me way longer than it should have. It took me forever and a day. I admit it. This is ridiculous how long it took me. But I now feel, so see, I just show you now the little tension. It will move back and forth. And yes, I made it crookedy. It's not as crooked as I wanted. I wanted to be a little bit more cattywampus because I like that. But it did take longer. But now I figured out everything. I did everything, you know, I was going to do wrong. And now I know how to make this. So the next one, I will not be so fearful of it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you guys want to see me do one on camera, do let me know. And I will make another one because now I want to make one for me. Normally, I make, whenever I do a swap, I make 2. I make 1, you know, or whatever. Like in the ephemera swaps, I make 5. 4 for the swap, and I always make 1 for Vianney. I'm failing her this time. And there you go. I feel bad, so I'll have to make it up to her. Maybe it'll be the one I make for on camera if you guys want to see me do it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I hope you did. If you did, drop me a comment. Let me know if you really do want me to do one, okay, guys? Because I'll be on it. And do me and give me a like, please, pretty please, like me. Because if you don't, why are you here? And otherwise, guys, you know the drill. If you want to see more of my madness, then subscribe and ding the bell, and you will always know when this bad penny turns up again. All right. Otherwise, guys, I have to run to the post office, so I am leaving you. All right. Love you guys. Don't forget, especially me, we're all a little mad here. Okay. So let's scrap the madness together. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.